Hi friend, welcome back to my kitchen. I'm Courtney Rich, and today we're making Biscoff Sandwich Cookies. These are a delicious, soft and chewy Biscoff cookie with Biscoff buttercream sandwiched in between. They are so delicious. They're really easy to whip up. We've got all the ingredients out, and here's how you're gonna make them. We're gonna start by taking our all-purpose flour and adding some Biscoff cookie crumbs, along with our baking powder, baking soda, and a little bit of salt. So let's just whisk those together so everything is evenly mixed and all the clumps are out and everything's just incorporated nicely. I like to do this like the first thing. Just set that aside and then it's ready to go when the rest of my dough is prepped. Dry ingredients off to the side now. Let's add our unsalted butter. We've got about 3/4 cup here. And we're gonna mix this with our Biscoff cookie spread. This stuff is so yummy. We have it in the cookies and it's gonna be in our filling that we're gonna add in just a minute. But let's mix these two first and get it nice and smooth. Mix that butter really well. Let's add our brown sugar. I love adding some brown sugar in addition to the white sugar because that brown sugar is gonna give us that like extra chewy texture. We'll get those incorporated. All right. Now let's add 2 eggs. 1 and 2, and then some vanilla. Okay, mix those up. Now with the mixer on low speed, we're just gonna add the dry ingredients to these wet ingredients. And we'll just stir until the flour is incorporated and we've got our cookie dough. All right, let me clear off a few things and then we're gonna place our cookie dough on the baking sheet and I'll show you all those things in just a second. Grab a small cookie scoop or just grab a spoon, but you're gonna measure this out to be about a tablespoon of cookie dough. And once I have them all measured out, I kind of like to roll them so you can do it one by one. These are gonna spread, so don't stress. Remember, we want these to be soft and they'll thin out just a little bit so you can actually fit quite a few on here. And this recipe makes a ton. My kids will be so happy. Lunches all week. Friends come over, grab these out. They store great in the freezer. They're all prepped. They're ready to go in the oven. We're gonna bake them at 350 for about 8 to 10 minutes. While the cookies are baking, let's make this really quick and easy. Biscoff buttercream. We're just gonna add about a 3/4 cup of our unsalted butter. This is just a half batch of buttercream. So we're just gonna do the 3/4 cup of the unsalted butter, and then we've got some more of our Biscoff butter in here, and we'll blend these two together, and then we'll just add powdered sugar to it. It's that easy, and this filling is just perfect for these cookies. Of course, a little powdered sugar. Just turn that on low. So it's just a little denser than my buttercream would be because we're not adding any of the heavy whipping cream to it like I usually do, but it's still just so silky smooth and yummy. All right, as soon as the cookies are done and cooled completely, we'll fill them with our Biscoff filling and dig in. Cookies are cooled, filling is made. So now let's put these cookies together. I've got just a little disposable piping bag. We'll add some of our buttercream in here. And you can see the cookies flattened really nicely. They're gonna have a soft, chewy texture. And we've got plenty of buttercream to fill these. Remember, twist tightly at the top and lock it with your thumb, and then you're gonna apply pressure with your fingers. So we're just gonna flip half of these over, and we've got our 20 cookies on here, which means we're gonna get 10 sandwiches out of this batch. All right. So a little buttercream will go a long way because remember, we're gonna flatten them. So I just like to put some in the center, not all the way to the edges. Now, the fun part. I love this part. Smash it down and press. We want that buttercream to move around and move to the edges of the cookie. So just kind of just even pressure. Look how cute that cookie is. Isn't she darling? Oh, and so yummy. Let's break it open. We got to see the inside. We love a moment where we just get to like open that up and you can see that soft and chewy texture of the cookie and our buttercream. Of course, let's dig in. Oh, I love Biscoff, anything and everything. These cookies are no exception. Oh my gosh, you guys have to make these. Recipe is down in the caption. Go try them out. Can't wait to hear what you think. See you next time.